I'm sitting here with Bayleigh, continuing our conversation. She was voted out 9-0. I always ask about the outfit because when someone's in a cocktail dress, they kind of tell me they don't expect to compete in HOH.
Yeah.
You look like you were ready to compete. Were you hanging on for, you know, expect the unexpected, maybe?
No, I just didn't want to be like disrespectful to the, the game. I didn't know what was planned for me after. I don't know what y'all got up your sleeve. So just in case, I wanted to make sure that I was wearing what I was told to wear.
Ah, I see. Okay. I want to re-ask the Christmas question because you've had a few minutes to digest that her untouchable that she never revealed to you was Tyler, is Tyler. How do you feel about the whole situation and Christmas now?
I still feel like she's lame. I'm sorry. But it's lame because she knows all the history between Tyler and I. She knows the conversations, that we've had because I've told her and now I know that she's close with him. He's told her. So she still chose, to kind of take the jab at me and be like, I don't care, how you feel. I'm going to go with him. So it was just gameplay, but all the other stuff was unnecessary.
Who do you think she should have nominated, if not you and Davon, knowing the information, the valuable information you gave her about Davon being your untouchable?
I think she could have nominated, any other of the people that are not in her alliance because she named her. I figured out the alliance she showed me. There were still quite a few people in the house that were not in her alliance, that weren't me and Day, that she didn't sleep next to every night, that she didn't promise safety. So she could have went a different way. So I just felt very targeted.
Let me ask you this. Well, two big questions. During the veto ceremony, after she decided not to use it, and right before she was about to put the necklace away, shut it, you said to her, quote, "Can we share who you said your untouchable was?"
Yes.
Why did you say that?
Well, I said it because of this, Julie. I knew that Ian wasn't her untouchable or else she wouldn't have used his name. But I don't think Ian knew that she was throwing his name under the bus. So if you're going to call me out, I'm going to call you out too. So let's talk about it.
But you didn't know who her untouchable was. And the way you phrased it made it seem like, I know something.
Well, she told me hers was Ian.
Did you know she was...
I knew she was lying. Yeah, I knew she was lying. But like I said, I don't think Ian knew that she used his name. So I wanted everybody to know that she was throwing things out there and it wasn't a one-sided conversation.
If you didn't reveal to her that Davon was yours and she came to you and said, let's get rid of Davon, what would you have done if you had power? If you were HOH?
Oh, I would have taken her out without a second thought, and you know that, Julie.
I do know that.
You know that.
I do, but I have to hear you say it.
Yes, absolutely. I'm Davon's ride or die, whether that's a good game move or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's how I am with my friends, that's how I am with my people. So if anybody would have tried to come for Davon, I would have had to take him out.
A lot of people in the Big Brother universe end up meeting outside the house.
Yeah.
Did you know Davon at all before going in this summer?
No, I did not. I was very surprised that our friendship happened so fast. I told her she's my girl Swaggy because I just fell in love with her from the jump. And she was just everything that I thought she would be.
So this friendship will continue outside the house?
She has no choice. I will literally follow her if I have to.
And how far apart do the two of you
live? We live 15 minutes away.
Oh, well, then there's no excuse.
We're friends.
You couldn't hear my microphone, but I said, and you're only 26. You're probably too young to remember. There was a movie called Thelma and Louise.
Oh.
It was a ride or die. If they do the sequel, I'm
it's
putting
me and Davon.
Exactly, exactly.
Yes.
All right, now she's in there by herself, essentially.
Yes.
How do you think she's going to do? What?
You know what? It's hard because Davon is savvy and she gets these, her intuition is always on point. The problem is that I need her to have some backup, which she kind of does.
With who?
With Enzo loves her to death and he will back her up. David was kind of my friend, but I told him to please watch out for her. And then she has Kevin, who literally wanted me out the way so bad. He wanted to be her friend so bad. So she has a little bit of backup. And if she can take some jabs and she can have some help, I think she'll be okay.
Now that I exposed the committee alliance to you, because you're going home, you're not on the jury.
Yeah.
Who do you think is calling the shots in the house?
You know what? So I've already put it out there. In the committee, there was Danny, who I know is in multiple alliances. There's Cody, who I know is in multiple alliances. And there's Tyler, who is also in multiple alliances. So those three are the three that we've all been talking about. Like, they too comfortable. They got to go. But you can't skip Little Miss Nicole, because Little Miss Nicole is in multiple alliances, and she's playing the hell out of Ian. So it's going to be interesting.
Can you please give our best to your husband, Swaggy?
Of course. Of course.
Thank you, Bayleigh. Be well. Take care of yourself.
Thank
We'll see you back here on finale night.
Oh, yes, you will.
All right.
All right.